All right, guys. After that bio, this is the man himself, Shailendra. Shailendra, how are you, sir?
Good to see you, sir. How you doing?
Man, I'm glad to be here with you. Glad that you could be on this bio boot camp. You have something very special, right? So this boot camp that's live, this whole health summit, is all set up to give awareness to certain things that we can implement in our lives to make us better, to make us healthier, to make us stronger, to give us longevity, to do all of those things. And I have never heard about what you do until I met you. And it was just so fascinating to me that this was even a service that was available to regular people. If you don't mind, tell people what it is that you do, sir.
Yeah, so thank you for that introduction. We do IV therapy. IV therapy is intravenous water, saline, vitamins, amino acids, everything that basically help you recover. Like I don't know if you've heard of those hangover bags that you can kind of get. That's kind of where this myth kind of started. It's an
Okay.
ability to hydrate. It's an ability to replenish your body after a workout. It's an ability to boost your immunity system. You know, we have COVID and flu, and we have lots of different things going on
Mm,
right now. So getting something into your body that can help you fight off these germs, these viruses. Uh, and to top it all off, you can also do things that can burn fat. You can do things that help your skin feel better.
okay,
Uh,
so
you know,
let's
so
break it down because you're giving me all the benefits, but let's break it down. So what is IV therapy? What does that mean? Because when I think of IV, I only think of the hydration or the solution that's needed to, for some odd reason, I gotta have it when I go to the hospital. Like everybody in any movie, when as soon as they're in the hospital bed, they got an IV. So what
yeah.
is an IV and IV therapy?
So our bodies, when we take in water, like you're drinking right now, we
Mm,
take in food, it goes to our gut first. Our guts take it in, they absorb as much as many nutrients as possible, and then they filter out whatever is left to essentially trash it, and then whatever is good stays with the rest of your body. IV is a bypass of your gut. So it goes directly into your bloodstream. It goes directly into your body at these massively high concentrations that you
mm.
just can't get by going an oral route, by going through your gut. Just to give you kind of an example, if you were to drink the whole 8 by 8 scenario, and you have 8 ounces of water, uh, you know, eight times a day, you'd be
Right.
drinking mostly all day long. That's almost half a gallon of water. That's not even half of what you need. Considering our bodies are primarily water, we need to take in a lot more. We live in Texas. It's really hot outside. I mean, as soon as you walk outside, you feel yourself sweating. And
Right.
so just you losing a little bit, even 1% of your water can cause you to feel thirsty, can cause your lips to dry out. It can also change your mood because when you're thirsty, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of I'm not gonna. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of different things that happen in your mind, and it's almost like you get a nice cold glass of water in you, and things kind of like calm down. And
Got you.
so IV is getting directly to the source. We're putting it right into the cell instead of having our bodies process it manually through the gut, where you lose a lot of the nutrients.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now that I understand it, now you're telling me that there's combinations of things that I could have going on to make me a better superhero, is what you're saying, Shaylin.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our bodies produce this thing called glutathione. Glutathione is an amino acid. It is a supercharger to your cells. Our cells, at a very basic level, all they do is they reproduce and they die off, and then something else comes, a new cell takes its place. As we get older, the new cells that take its place are not as vibrant and as young as when we were younger and more vibrant,
Right.
right? So that decay, that decay is what causes a lot of aging. It causes a lot of different medical conditions. Glutathione comes in and supercharges your cells, so your cells will actually clean at a much more efficient rate. It's beautiful for a workout recovery. So if you're running a marathon or a half marathon, you get a couple of bags of saline in you, you get some glutathione in you, and then it'll help your body recover on a natural level. You can
Gotcha.
also take in amino acids. Similar, you know what? I like to use the example of a shake. When you
Okay.
work out, you like to mix a shake, either a pre workout shake or a post workout shake. But I've always been told, and it's true, whatever you put in your body, you get out of your body, right? So if you
Right.
put in the best in your body, you're gonna get out the best out of your body. And so what what you want to do is you want to take the best stuff, the glutathione, the B12, L-carnitine. These are all different amino acids that will help your body reform those muscle fibers you just took. That will help your body replenish some of that water you just lost running that marathon. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give our body that massive edge to stay hydrated, because once it's hydrated and it stays hydrated, is when it does the best cleaning.
Now, it seems like this is a much newer situation. I'm introducing a lot of new health concepts to a lot of people. Is how new or how old is this tactic that you're using or method that you're using?
Oh man, IVs have been delivered since time immemorial. I mean, ever since we created needles. I mean, to use your analogy of the hospital, yeah,
Yeah.
the first thing they do when you get hospitalized or you go to the emergency room is they run you a PICC line, because they know you're gonna need something. You're gonna
Right.
need the fluids. You're gonna need some medication that we can't take time for it to process through your gut. It has to get to you right away, and so
Right.
they run you a PICC line.
So
And
so the
uh-huh.
therapy though, the part that you're doing to where I can just walk off the street and maybe purchase an IV, what is how recent has that been happening?
That's pretty new. It's pretty new to
Okay.
see it in med spas and things like it is today. It's not. It wasn't available even maybe 10, 20 years ago, as widely as it is now. I think part of it is just general knowledge. I mean, if you look at athletes, if you look at movie stars, some of these people have been doing IV therapy for years. We just don't hear about it in the mainstream media because it wasn't available.
Mm,
It hasn't come to the forefront of retail like it has now. And so it's been around for the longest time. It's safe to do. It's not unsafe. It's the real the real reason it's been kind of hidden away is because I think the prices are coming down some of these supplies, and making it available. Here's I think primarily what most people can benefit from. Healthcare is now in the cost of healthcare now is in our hands, right? The healthier we are, the more money we will save by not going into the ER, by not going to doctor's visits for sick visits. It's really in our hands. This is something that it's a tool you can use to maintain uh, healthiness, to maintain a high level of immunity, and to maintain a really good uh, vitamin balance in your body. And
mm,
I think this has become mainstream now more than before, is because lots more people, I think, they just want to look better as they get older. Um,
absolutely.
I mean, we all strive to put the best in our bodies and get the best out of them, right? But are we really doing the things that we need to be doing to maximize all that? And IV therapy companies have partnered up with spas. They've opened up their own shops, and it's become more and more ubiquitous just because there's more and more demand. People want to have that control of having their healthcare and their wellness in front of them, firmly in their hands. They want to take control of the way they look. I think a whole lot more of us are working out in our 40s and 50s than our generation prior to us, right? So health
Absolutely.
and wellness and has been a very has been a top priority for all of us as we get
So,
older.
so how often do you get one of these IVs? Is it something like once a month? Is it something I need to do every day so I can look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson? Like what are we talking about, Shailendra? What are we talking about?
It's this is for it's physician driven, and it's different for everybody. Some people come in once a month. If they're doing competition, if they're doing weightlifting, they'll have a strategy and a calendar built, so they're coming in maybe once every couple of weeks, um, maybe once before and after competition. Um, there's lots of women that come in on a monthly basis to get really good skincare out of this.
Mm,
They kind of do it with their nails and feet, their salon appointments. Um, More on the medical side of things, people that have, for example, Lyme disease, come in and get this maybe 3 or 4 months once a week, and then they walk away with much better conditioning of the disease. It's not as debilitating. What I've seen people come in after a couple of nights of drinking to come in, get IV, and go back out and there start drinking again because they feel a
right,
whole lot better.
right,
So it's really tailored to how you want it, how you want to use it. Is it something that you're going to use as a pick me up? Do you want to work this into your regular routine of staying healthy and building muscle, or do you want to use this as something that keeps you kind of on the level, or maybe just a little pep here and there? You know?
right. So can you give me the ultra bag? Like I want everything in there. Like I want the skin, the muscles, the white teeth. I want everything in there. Can I just
Yeah.
get the ultra bag?
The Ultra Bag, yeah, most definitely. Vitamins, saline, you got glutathione in there. You're gonna have L-carnitine in there. You'll have B12 in there. You'll have a bunch of things that, and these, mind you, these are all things you can get from foods. These are all things that are naturally occurring. You know,
Right.
it's just with age and as Father Time pushes us forward, we need that support and to be able to continue to live at the level we're living, right? To be able
Absolutely.
to, once that alarm clock wakes you up at 5 o'clock, you got to get up, right?
Right.
We can't be in bed and say, oh, my bones hurt,
Right. Right.
I don't feel like getting up out of bed today. Like
Right.
no, once that alarm clock hits, we got to be up and running. So we need something to keep us there, and to stay healthy is the best way.
Man, I absolutely agree. What brought you to this whole thing yourself? Like how did you get in the mix with this whole thing? Did you go to IV school or what does that look like?
Um, by trade, I'm a healthcare administrator. So
Oh.
I have my own billing company. I've worked with physicians, psychiatrists, wow, since about college.
Mm,
And I've been in healthcare administration for the longest time. This is something that I started noticing it back in about 2005 or so. And I feel like, and you know what, to use the analogy of a hospital, why is it? Why is it that a hospital is the first thing they do is hook you up on IV, right?
right.
And
Right.
this being the cheapest solution, this is the first thing that they do. It always brings pause to my thinking. I'm thinking to myself, this is the cheapest thing that they can do, and they do it first. And it
Mm,
seems like everybody gets it, you know?
right. Right.
And so why not? Why not make it available to everybody? Why not lower the price and make it available so people can walk in, get a drip in 45 minutes, be out and about again, right? And let
Right.
let them control some of the health wellness, and let them control some of their own costs of healthcare.
Right.
It's not something insurance companies pay for, um, primarily because it's you know what? I'll take that back. It's not something I pay for because I feel like maybe they don't see the value in it. They don't see the value of someone really stepping forward and making sure the body's, you know, completely packed with vitamin B and vitamin D, right? Um, Most of the time we go to the physician, to the doctors after the fact. We say after something starts hurting,
Right.
but we would be living in a different world if the insurance company said, you know what, here's a couple $100 for the month. Go take care of whatever you need to do so you stay healthy and you stay out of the hospital. So you get up out of bed when you need to get up out of bed. So your feet don't hurt, so your muscles don't hurt, after you work out and just do your regular stuff. But
Right.
preventative is where it's at.
Hey, and because of some of the things that you were talking about, the aging process, the cellular situation, the getting more rest and sleep, and now you guys have partnered with us on this product. What did you like most about what you saw on this product here, on the gel?
The best part, to me, the best part about the gel is the ease of use. It's a gel. You slap it on and it's mobile. You can carry it with you.
Yep.
And if you feel the extra need to have a little bit more, it's not something that's going to break you, right?
Right.
It can only help you. And that's there's never been, like, I mean, people keep Advil and stuff in their bags, right? People keep these types of ibuprofen and things like that in the bag. This is something
Sure.
that people should keep around. I mean, to be able to get HGH on the fly, on the go, is I think a groundbreaking thing.
It is.
And to have it in a gel where it's compact and it's easy to use, that's what I think will draw a lot of people to it. It's very easy to
Absolutely.
use, very convenient, and HGH, as you know, I mean, it hits every part of your body. It
Yes.
it benefits you from, I mean, almost a mind, body, and soul kind of way, top down. It improves cellular function in all parts of your body. You only have upwards to go.
Right. Hey,
Uh,
I think, with what you have, I think HGH explodes what you have on a whole nother level, right? If I come in once a month and then I'm using this every, 5 days on, 2 days off, which is a regular cycle, I think that's going to explode the results that people get from a longevity standpoint.
Most
So,
definitely.
man, hey, I want to let people know that I appreciate you, Shailendra, for being part of Justice League. I just want to show people I'm kind of flossing a little bit today, Shailendra. I'm showing people all the smart and important people I know. Like, look at the circle of guys I'm around, right? They so
There must
awesome.
be more people coming down the show.
It's
It
a,
can't be me.
hey, you awesome enough, man. But tell people how to contact you, man. If they want to figure out how to get some of this IV therapy, where do they go? How do they contact you? What does that look like?
Yeah, so we have two locations. One's in Missouri City, Texas, and the other one is in the Woodlands. Brick and mortar locations. You can come and you can go to sugarlandinfusion.com. You can book yourself an appointment online. I'll give you my cell phone number. It's 281-989-8668. You can call or text me. Be more than happy to answer any questions that you have, any kind of concerns that you may have. I would encourage everybody just to give it a try. Um, the worst part about this is the needle. If you can get past that, this is nothing but it has nothing but upside for you. We have an in-home service available as well. So I know a lot of people are locked down right now, still just with the virus and everything going on. So we have a service where a nurse will come out to you at your own convenience, so you don't have to mess with waiting in a line somewhere. You don't have to mess with being out and about, with another stranger sitting in a chair 6 feet
Right.
6 feet away from you. Right? You can do this in the comfort of your own home. Nurses will come. They'll follow protocol. Do all the hand washing procedures that they need to make sure everything stays safe and sterile. And it's quick, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, you're done. It'll be good for another month.
So can you send people out to League City?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh, we got to
most
talk,
definitely.
man. We got to talk.
Most definitely.
And
Yeah,
and
let's talk.
I definitely want to get you hooked up with Dr. David Fairweather. He's part of Justice League as well. But definitely want to get you hooked up with him because he has a 50,000 square foot facility out here in the Clear Lake area. So
Oh,
you may be opening a new location, and as a referral fee for hooking you up, I just want to come by once a month to get the bag. I want the ultra
yeah.
bag though. I want all the stuff that I need to get. I want it in there. I want it in
Man, we'll do you one better. We're gonna pack all this over. We'll send it to you. Send it to your house.
there. My man. Hey,
Yeah.
Shailendra, I appreciate you, sir.
All right. Thank
All right.
you. Thank you for having me on.
All right, guys, for those that are watching, we're Bio Bootcamp Live. I have nothing but the top professionals all over the United States. It's just so happened that Shailendra is right here with me, and I'm going to be back with the next guest in one moment.